All right, you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the test review. Your test will be on 311 if you have an A day, or 312 if you have a B day. So let's look at number one. Number one, it says simplify the expression. We have 3x plus 3 and then parentheses 3x cubed plus 3x plus 4. So to do this, I'm going to use the box method. So the box method, I see that I have a 2 term by the 1, 2, 3 term. So I'm going to create a box that is 2 by 3. I'm going to take my first term, first expression, and put it on the side. So I have x and then plus 3. And then I'm going to take my second term and put it across the top. 3x cubed, and then 3x, and then plus 4. So now all we're going to do is multiply. So 3x cubed times x, this is going to be 3x to the power 4. And then the 3x times x is going to be 3x squared. X times 4 is 4x. 3x cubed times 3 is 9x cubed. This is going to be 9x. And my last one is going to be positive 12. And so what do you do after this is you're just going to add up all your boxes. So I have 3x to the power 4 plus 9x to the power 3 plus 3x to the power 2 plus 9x plus 4x and then plus 12. I ran out of room. So I'm just going to plus 12. All right, so once we're done, we still are not finished. We have to combine our like terms. So notice how these both just have x, 9x and 4x. We have to combine these to make 13x. So then our answer is really going to be 3x to the power 4 plus 9x to the power 3 plus 3x squared plus 13x and then plus 12. So my answer for number 1 will be A. All right, let's move down to number 2. So when we're starting whenever we're doing any kind of polynomial division, and I wish I can zoom, but my camera's not working today. But maybe I can pick it up. Whenever we're doing some kind of polynomial long division, you always need to check to make sure your degrees are going in order and we're not missing any. So I'm going to rewrite this problem so that you can see what I'm doing. So for number 2, we have 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 divided by x plus 4. So what I was saying was we're going to check our exponents to make sure that they are going in order and we're not missing any in between. I see that I'm not. Now, if I was, then I would have to put a placeholder there, but we don't have that problem here. So we're going to do x plus 4. We're going to set up our problem. And on the inside, we're going to do 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x and then plus 2. So just like any other division problem. So our first step is to divide term by first term. So I'm dividing 3x cubed divided by x. So this would be equal to 3x to the power of 2. I'm going to take that 3x to the power of 2 and put it across the top. Now I'm going to multiply. Step 2 is to multiply. We are going to be multiplying 3x squared times what we're dividing by, which is x plus 4. So I'm going to distribute and get 3x cubed. And this is going to give me plus 12x squared. All right, so that's step 2. Step 3, we have to subtract. Now, when we subtract, we have to make sure we make the signs opposite. This is what I mean. If I have 3x cubed, when I subtract, I have to have negative 3x cubed. If I have plus 12x squared, when I subtract, I have to have, minus 12x squared. I almost made a mistake. So this is going to cancel out, and now I have negative 14x squared. So next we're going to bring down the next term. So now we have plus 3x, and we're going to start over with divide. So we're going to divide the first term by the first term. So I'm going to divide negative 14x squared divided by x. This is going to give me negative 14x. Now we're going to multiply negative 14x. Oh, don't forget to put it at the top. I almost forgot. Negative 14x. All right. So now let's multiply negative 14x times x plus 4. And I know this is going to be negative 14x squared. And this, I need to get my calculator. I don't know how to do this by heart. Negative 14. Right. So negative 14 times 4 is positive 56. Come on, light. There we go. Positive, this is supposed to be negative. Negative times a positive is a negative. Negative 56. So when we subtract, we got to make our signs opposite. So I'm going to have plus 14x squared and then plus 56x. Don't forget the x. This is going to cross out. And now this will be equal to 59x. And we're going to bring down our last term. So plus 2. I'm running out of space. So we're going to have first term by first term. This is going to be 59x over x. This will just be equal to 59. So now we are going to put this 59 at the top. So since it's positive, I'm going to put plus 59. So you see how I put it at the top. Now we're going to multiply 59 times x plus 4. So this will be 59x. And I got to get my calculator again. 59 times is 236. So this will be plus 236. Now we're going to subtract. So remember, we got to make our signs opposite. So I'm going to have minus 59x and minus 236. And this will give me negative 234. And now this is my remainder. So the way we treat remainders when we write our answer, first we're going to put everything we have in the front. So 3x squared minus 14x plus 59. And then when we have a remainder, we're going to put it in the back. So minus 234, but it's going to be over what we're dividing by, x plus 4. Now on your answer sheet, on the answer choices, if you notice, the way they write remainder is just an R. So what you would do is you'll just find R 234. So you see how we have our answer, but it has R 234. This is our right answer. All right, so let's do number 3 is just like number 2, but the numbers are different. So you can go and do the same steps that you did in that one. I'm going to do number 6 now. Number 6. So let's do number 6 together. This is number 6. All right, so number 6, we have the square root of 6 times the square root of 2. So whenever we have radicals, we're going to multiply our coefficients. So first, multiply the coefficients. And then 2, we're going to multiply the radicands. And we know the radicand is the inside part. And then the third, we're going to simplify. So first, our coefficients are invisible, so they're 1 and 1. So I have 1 times 1. And then I'll multiply the radicands. So 6 times 2. So this will be equal to, I'm going to write my answer down here. I have just the square root of 12. So now when we simplify, first I need to find my factors of 12, which are 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. But we only want to take out a perfect square. And if you remember from your list, 4 is a perfect square. So I'm going to factor out the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. Notice how I kept it in the square roots. The 4 is simplified to 2. And the 3 doesn't simplify, so I'll just leave it in the back. So my answer is 2 and the square root of 3.